Hi, it's Erica. Let's take a moment to check in. For today's check-in, we're going to discover why emotions are a mirror into our hearts and minds and not a reflection of our situation or the people around us. We are not our emotions. We are observers of our emotions. Emotions are not good or bad, therefore we're not good or bad for experiencing a wide range of emotions. Emotions simply signal what's happening in our hearts and in our minds. There is no one and no thing that can make us respond a certain way or feel a certain way, contrary to popular belief. When we feel a big emotion, that's usually an indicator that our values are being upheld or disregarded. Let's take Diana as an example. Diana loves soccer. When she's hot, when she's tired, it doesn't matter. She will make time to play soccer with her friends and family. At first, she thinks that she feels so happy when she plays soccer because exercise is good for the brain and body. And it is. But green tea is good for the brain and body, and that doesn't make Diana happy. So she asks, why? On first impression, Diana thinks that soccer makes her happy because it reminds her of good memories with her sister. And that's true. She asks why again, and she realizes that spending time with loved ones is one of her core values. So when she's playing soccer with her loved ones, it makes her feel happy. We're going to explore an important situation in our lives and see how the emotion connected to it can reflect our values. Let's begin. Come into a comfortable seat. And to the extent that you're able to, let your feet rest on the floor. Relax your hands onto your knees or your thighs. And then allow your back to be supported by the chair. Soften the muscles of your forehead. Relax your cheeks and allow your shoulders to feel fully supported by your back, at ease. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Second time, inhale through the nose. Exhale with a soft jaw. Final time. Return to your normal breathing pattern. Now, think of a situation that evokes a big emotion. Quietly to yourself, assign a name to that emotion. Notice how that emotion feels in your belly. Notice how that emotion feels in your chest. Reconnect with the situation and the emotion. How does it feel in your shoulders? When you think of that emotion, do your shoulders tense up or are they able to relax? When you think of that emotion, does your jaw soften or does your jaw tense up? Take a moment to notice. Sometimes situations can evoke big emotions, and we can feel those emotions in our physical bodies. Now, let's reconnect with the situation and the emotion. Why do you feel this way about the situation? Why is it important to you? Whenever you feel ready, allow your eyes to open slowly and give yourself a moment to adjust to the light. I invite you to journal a little bit more about that situation. Maybe ask yourself why once or twice more to see how the situation connects to your values. When we find that our core values are being upheld, we tend to experience good, positive emotions. When we find that our core values are being disregarded, we tend to experience the bad emotions. This can be a very good indicator tool of how relationships and situations may influence us. But it's important to note that even though a person or situation can be a catalyst for how we feel, we are the only ones who can determine how we respond and how we react. That's the power of self-regulation. We may choose to respond in a way that further upholds our values, or we may choose to respond in a way that further disregards our values. We're the only ones who can make that choice, and that is powerful. So let's take this out into the real world. Whenever you find yourself in a situation that evokes a really big emotion, pause and ask yourself why a few times. Get to the root cause of it and see whether your values are being upheld or disregarded. It's always a pleasure to work with you. Take care, and I'll see you next time.